What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Peace is Undervalued. I was thinking about this, and I didn't know what the title was or what to say, per se, as far as title, but, you know, a lot of this dysfunction and the way we interact with people and life, I think kind of stems from people's fear of peace. Because the older I get, the more people I've met that I can think about over the years that couldn't be alone with themselves in a room because they're not comfortable with their own thoughts, or they're not comfortable with their own reflection in the mirror, stuff like that. And all of these self-inflicted wounds and all of these self-sabotage situations that people are complaining about. You know, some of these things are not things that have been done to you from the outward world. Some of these things are things you've done to yourself, and you continue to do to yourself, because I think for some people peace isn't fun. You know, people don't know the value of peace until they live in constant drama. And for me, I think it's a little bit of reverse, because as a person, I would rather have a peaceful life than be in all kinds of nonsense, because I grew up in a lot of chaos. I had peaceful moments because I was around my grandparents, but I'm comfortable in chaos. And I think most people who create chaos in their lives, they're really not comfortable in it. Like, you know, they go knocking on the devil's door, and then when the devil answers, they freak out. And it's like, this is what you asked for. This is, you know, but me personally, if things go left, I'm like, it's just like today's a Monday. It's just another Monday, you know. But I think because people are looking for excitement and drama, that's their prerequisite to understand and value peace. Because if you've already been through a lot, you respect having a peaceful life. You respect peace and quiet. You respect good energy. You respect people not bringing nonsense into your area. You know, I cannot lie. I can be a surly individual. And a lot of times it stems from, if I know you on one, I'm going to make you uncomfortable because I don't want it around. And, you know, some people enjoy the drama. I don't understand it. That's not my thing. But I think to have a story to tell, sometimes you self-sabotage your life, you know. Kind of like old R. Kelly songs. Like, he made all the songs about, you know, how he was freaking everybody, and then he'll make the song about, you know, basically, I'm sorry, please come back. Like, you wouldn't be saying, I'm sorry, please come back, if you was enjoying being out there freaking everybody, right? Tell him, Mike. Michael Jackson, yeah. But that's a problem. You know, I see it. You know, I see it on the road when I'm driving. People driving reckless, in my opinion, just for attention. They want to, you know, they want the excitement of almost getting into a wreck until they get into a wreck. Then, I don't want to hear all that. You know, you got people who are constantly in beef with somebody, and people like it. I hear people. I was listening to Fat Joe. he was doing an interview. He kept talking about he was a warlord. I'm a warlord. I'm a warlord. I'm like, what? Like, who gets up in the morning and wants to be at war with people? Who gets pleasure out of that? Because even warlords, they seen too much death and they want peace. And then you got to ask them, well, why did you want war all this time if you wanted peace? Were you warring to create peace in a holistic sense for everybody? You know, was this like a Shaka Zulu kind of mantra where we're going to make everybody Zulu so we don't beef? You know, was it that? Or was it just, you just like starting stuff with people? Because if you're one of those people who like starting stuff, I don't understand when you get into stuff. I've seen plenty of people, you start fights, you get into fights. And then you know what I'm saying, I don't want to fight. You shouldn't have wanted to start fights in the first place if you didn't want to fight. I'm not looking for trouble, but you spent all this time looking for trouble. You know, like I remember when I was younger, there was this guy who was, let's just say he was in the streets and it was fun until the gun was in his face. Then it wasn't fun anymore. Then he wanted to straighten up and fly right. The gun jammed on this particular guy, so he didn't die. But all of a sudden, oh, I want peace. I don't want to be living that life. You don't? You don't? Really? Really? I thought gang banging and beefing and dope dealing and pulling up on people and getting in shootouts, I thought that was fun. It's not fun? Why is it not fun? Because your peace is undervalued. You know, I've seen people who idolize degenerates. You know, I want to act like that. I want to do dirt, but I don't want to get dirt. Let me tell you something. When you choose a path of dysfunction, you're gonna get dysfunction back. So stop tripping. Like take your L's when they come, right? And I think the reason I'm talking about this is because a lot of times I look at people who have a problem with peace, like I look at sheltered kids who want to live the quote unquote urban fantasy, because they undervalue peace. They undervalue what it's like to just have what most people consider a boring life, that it's nothing exciting happens as far as putting yourself in danger or your family in danger, right? Because it's not fun. Like, you know, I see the breakdown in people's, you know, eyes and their aura and their face and in their whole it's a whole body language that says, you know, they've been playing on the edge so long they're about to crack up. But it seems like it's fun to them, right? You know when you're having conversations with people and they doing that, you see that they bouncing like that, and how I was making this table bounce, just, you know, these are people who undervalue peace. Now they so deep in it, you know, they shell shocked. You know, for you people who like starting drama in your personal relationships with other people, you know, for what? You know, you're on the phone commiserating with another idiot about how this drama is fueling your fire when it's just dumb drama. And what's going to happen is going to overwhelm you, and then you're going to, you know, you're basically going to dig your own grave, and then you're going to want somebody to come save you, because the peace that you should have been building on looks like looks like a miracle or grace by God at this point. And I think, in the way we handle each other in society is a problem, because even when we interact in a relationship sense, people want to bring all their nonsense into another person's life. You want somebody to be an angel of peace in your life while you bring in bullshit. It's not their responsibility. If they value your peace and you bring your nonsense into their life, what are you doing? Like, you're like a shepherd for fuckery? Like, what is going on with you, right? So it's just my opinion. Like, for me, I think peace is undervalued, because some of the best people in the world are people who have peace of mind. They're lighthearted. They're easygoing. They're able to walk away. Which is one of the most peaceful things you could do. Walk away. And the reason I say that is because, like I said earlier, a lot of y'all like slumming for negative entertainment, to the point where you're going to get yourselves in a situation you can't get yourselves out of. And I've seen it time and time again, Grown men reduced to tears. Grown women reduced to tears. Grown men and women having nervous breakdowns. All from self-inflicted wounds and self-sabotaging behavior. And now they going to church praying for what? Peace. Which you should have valued in the beginning. I had this conversation with a family member. Like, it's funny how peace wasn't fun when you were younger and a fuck up. But now that you done fucked up so much, you're looking for God to bring somebody in your life to bring you all the peace in the world. And you're not worthy of it. You know what I'm saying? This is why people have, these financial situations. They want the finances to bring them peace, but your behavior has to change for your finances to change, for your peace to change. You get what I'm saying? Because it's an inside-out job. It's not an outside-in job, So if you're in turmoil internally, you're going to create turmoil in the world. You have to be at peace and in peace internally, and you can create a world of peace around yourself, and then you will not let all of the negativity in, because it's toxic. And I don't understand people's commitment to toxicity. So that's why I think peace is undervalued. Peace.